Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. We'd love for you to be part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. If you're returning sub, thank you so much for all your love, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. It truly warms my heart from the bottom of my heart for your trust, and I love you all so very, very much. So if you're new, I channel everything in a journal. I've been doing this since I've been 9 years old. I've had visions come into fruition. I strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with the energy in the journal. And it's kind of shocking how these cards always fall as to what's been written first. So I usually go over what's in my journal and then I flip the cards. I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number, primarily channel masculine energy and the overall twin flame worldwide collective. So I'm going to get started here and I'm going to go over, and there's quite a few messages today in my journal that I want to go over first. So I feel the feminine power is very, very powerful right now, and the masculine energy is balancing their feminine energy, which is beautiful. This is an energetic journey, believe it, a soul journey, and it's all about stabilizing and balancing that equal part of masculine and feminine energy. It truly is. It's the creativity. Many of you, your creativity is peaking. You have a creativity call right now. If you're calling to do something in terms of creative projects, whether it be photography, writing, poetry, music, it's crying for you right now, and you are going to be extremely successful. Pay attention to some lessons. Some of you are not, and again, what resonates, resonates, what doesn't. You're not paying attention to the lessons that are meant to be learned, and you're going on this perpetual cycle, and we're meant to learn lessons on this journey. The numbers I was been seeing is 333, 555. 333 and 555 are divine, beautiful numbers. And they're your ascended masters, whomever it may be, whoever you resonate with, are with you. They're guiding you and they're bringing you to the truth, your inner truth. And it is so, so beautiful. And they're with you, and they're providing you with strength, courage, and determination. What a beautiful, beautiful gift. And I don't know who this is for. Some of you are lacking vitamin C, so ramp up on your vitamin C. You're not nourishing the temple that houses your soul. And, I'm getting this vision now that, gums bleeding, nosebleeds. I don't know who this resonates with. I really don't. I just get these messages as they come. It's a sign of lack of vitamin C, bruising easily, body soreness. Just please take care of your temple. And some of you have been going through these bouts of anxiety, and they seem to be coming out of nowhere. So it's frightening. This anxiety is frightening, and it's honestly, it is part of the journey, but it's not your anxiety. It's someone else's anxiety, and you're an empathic sponge, and you just take on some of this bad energy, and they take your beautiful, loving energy. So just try and ground that energy. Play. I have play here. Some of you need to get some more play into your life. You're taking life too seriously, and just have fun. Do you what's good for you, and communicate with kindness. So that's what I have. That's a very, very important. Communicate with kindness and just with a loving heart and unconditional love. This is a journey of unconditional love and forgiveness, and it's asking with, or loving freely without ask nor condition. And I did see a spider, and spider also resonates with creativity. So does the number 333. So this is beautiful, and that's what I have. So much more written down in here, but I always just, as I said, do it for my own entertainment. Firmly believe I'm a messenger on this journey, to debunk some of the myths and some of the, the falsehoods. I'm going to get started. I do what is in the masculine heart space as of the moment. We live in the moment. I'm just going to move these over, and I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Cannot. I'm sorry. I do this for my, I strictly do this for my own entertainment. I just can't believe how these cards come out. This is masculine energy. I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. Thank you. And 1 card. Thank you. That one just flew right out of there. Curious. Yes, I love it all so much. Cycles, just basically went over this in my journal. Some lessons that are being learned and that are not being learned. And I feel like our ascended masters are there protecting, guiding, providing strength and determination to teach these lessons and stop with these cycles. I'm getting addiction. So there's in the masculine energy, there's, you know, again, I don't know who this resonates with. It's just, it comes when it comes. There's very strong addiction and breaking free of those addictions. And it's the guidance is to break free of these addictions and just break free of that cycle. And some of them are breaking free. It's difficult, you know, especially if it's a long, it's years and years and years of addiction. It's one of the toughest things to break free of. But they're getting off that Ferris wheel, and they're liberating and they're being free. And you know why? Beautiful feminine, you've made them see the value of who they truly are. You brought so much to them that you don't even realize. Breaking free of just toxicity and just trauma and just pure hardship. And what you've done for each other is the most beautiful gift of a lifetime. So I love it all so much. Twin flames. The masculine energy knows that your twin flames, has known about this for some time. They have a love in their heart so deep down to the core. It's to the inner depths of the core. However you want. Sometimes it's difficult to articulate into words the depth of the love that you feel towards each other. It's unconditional love. It's soul love. It can't be seen. And sometimes it's very hard to understand. And somehow, by some miracle, you come across this beautiful, beautiful phenomenon. And you're looking for answers, and you're hungry for knowledge, and you just want to understand why the love. It's both. You both feel the same. And sometimes when you're in physical separation, you're always constantly thinking about your twin. It's normal, it's natural. And you're wondering to yourself, do they even know that we're twin flames? They know. Believe me, they know. And, you know, sometimes, like, I regurgitate the same story, but it's all in divine time when you come, and when you come to this message, they're timeless. But the first time my twin and I, we went into physical separation after we went through the bubble love and all. And when we came back into physical harmony, and one of the first things he said in a conversation, I was saying I was in school and I was doing some spiritual work and videos, and he said twin flames. And I was so shocked that he even said that. And when I drove home after we spoke, I couldn't believe it. I was like, where would he even come up with this? But he came into it at the divine time. And believe it or not, it happens. So beautiful. Healing. This has to do with some of the lessons that are being learned, the breaking free. I'm getting addiction. I don't know why. And they're healing, you know, and sometimes addiction stems from trauma. And you come in and you invoke that healing within each other. And the masculine energy is healing, healing, healing. Vitamin C, I keep getting this lack of vitamin C. You got to heal, nourish your temple. So I don't know who that message is for. And telepathy, unconditional love. What you do for each other is, again, I don't want to keep regurgitating the same thing, is phenomenal. Unconditional love, and going through, you open up that heart chakra. And the heart chakra is the heart itself is a dynamic organ. And when it opens up, it stimulates so much activation in the brain. And that brain stimulates very strong, telepathic signals to your twin. And we all are capable of telepathy. Do you ever sit there sometimes and you're thinking of someone and then they text you right away? Telepathy. It can happen across the world. It doesn't, you don't have to be close in proximity. Why is that? It's energy. We are energy, and it's beautiful. And the masculine energy is telepathically sending you love, unconditional love, and truth, and healing. So it's beautiful. So that's what's in their heart space right now. And they can also feel you, feminine energy. So it's love. I love it all so much. So if they could say anything to you now, what would it be? I'm going to use these cards today. So if they could say anything to feminine energy, what would it be? Beautiful message. And if it's 4, I'll take it's way too many. Thank you. Aw. Okay, too many. And that's 2. So I'll take it. So I have this here, and the masculine energy wants you to know that it's such a beautiful message. I'm gonna put all these 3 together. Okay, separation. A couple of things with separation. Separation. You see how, and my beloved and I did these cards, and a lot of thought consideration went into these. There's a chain here, and the chain is together, and it's lit up as like energy. So separation is merely just an illusion. You're always together. You're always linked. Nothing can sever that cord between the two of you, no matter what, even in separation, as excruciating as it may be. Believe me, I know, I went through it. I was on my knees a number of times. And we learned to realize that it truly is just an illusion, because we are energy and we all are connected, and it's beautiful. But during the separation, the physical separation, you go on an awakening. You awaken each other up. What a beautiful thing, being awakened. That's why I'm doing a documentary on the awakening. And thank you so much for your participation. I will get back to you. I'm so sorry. I'm just swamped right now with courses and work and just writing this awakening. But my goal is to get to you by the end of the week. And thank you so much once again. It's an awakening journey, and there's so many elements to awakening. You don't just simply say I'm awakened. People awaken in different ways. And when you awaken, you're meant to help awaken others. And it's beautiful. And they've awakened to twin flames. They've awakened to the love. They've awakened to what this journey is about. But it's all in divine time. And as part of that, it's a soul searching journey. And you are searching. You're soul searching all of this garbage, all of these cycles, all of this karma, all of this stuff, these lessons. It's part of the journey. And that's you searching for your inner authenticity, what your soul purpose is, what you're meant to do. And you do it in, unfortunately, physical separation. And you are meant to heal some very tragic wounds. But they want you to know that they are. And they know that this is infinity. Like this, there's so many possibilities. They're to the awakening, to the soul searching. It's infinite, and it's beautiful. And they want you to know that they feel you always energetically. And just to try, and I know sometimes, the separation is probably one of the most difficult elements of the journey. Awakening is difficult. Soul searching is difficult, because you're peeling away the layers of who you thought you were meant to be. And And separation is probably one of the most difficult physical separations. But once you detach from that label and you always know that you're together, that's when the magic occurs. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to give you other messages. Beautiful feminine energy. You're in your power. You're stabilizing and helping the masculine gain that feminine power, that energy. You know, I've heard some people say that it doesn't have anything to do, and I stumbled across this by accident. I never look for anything. Just like, numbers and signs and things. I never look for it. It just jumps out at me, and I firmly believe their message is for you. But I heard someone say that once, and I'm like, no, it has nothing to do that. So I'm gonna ask for 3 cards, please. If it's 3, I'll take it. It's not. Everyone has their different interpretation of it, I guess. Oh yes, that's what I meant. I forgot to say this in my journal. See, it comes out when it's meant to come out. I know I wrote it. I absolutely wrote it. But I don't always get to everything. And 1 card, please. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is for you beautiful feminine. Just energy. I'm not going to read them in any particular order. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Exactly. Just give it time. Patience, love, and faith. Faith, 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 faith. If anything is moving you further from your faith, then you maybe might want to reevaluate who and what you're listening to. This is a journey, a soul journey, and it is meant to bring you closer to your faith. And when you get that, when you just trust, like there's a saying that says, let go and let God, let it go and let God, and just have faith that everything will work out when it is the right time. So it's beautiful. I have this written down. In a new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. There are incredible changes coming. Beautiful, loving, magnificent, wonderful changes. Not only are you changing and morphing into a beautiful butterfly and getting to your true authenticity, and you have all of this, this support from your ascended master, whomever you believe in, whether it be Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, whatever. You're coming into that new beginning, and it's beautiful, and I just feel so happy for you. A message for you. I cannot believe this, sorry. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Telepathy resonates 100%. You're thinking of each other, and that's what I said at the beginning. You can't get this, you just can't stop. Like it's crazy, and it almost drives you to the brink of insanity, and you try to do everything you can to stop it, and you just always get back to your twin. I know when I was going through this, I was like, this is not healthy, but by the grace of God, it was delivered very valuable messages to navigate the journey forward. Hence why I'm here today to help you, because there's a lot of bottom feeders out there monopolizing off your vulnerable heart. And truly, I just want you to find the light of each other, because what a beautiful thing it is. And when you are together, you will move mountains, and you will do what you are meant to do. And it's beautiful, and I love it. Sexual union, I want to say more like a sacred union here, but honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss, one eternal soul. And we are one, and our soul is eternal. And as you navigate through the journey of an awakening, you realize that you no longer fear death, because you know that you are eternal. And it's beautiful, and I love it so much. I'm clapping here. I love this message. And what is the overall energy of this beautiful connection? I sense a lot of crying too, but just know that the crying is part of the healing process. Let it out. Don't hold it in. It truly removes some fairly significant toxins from your body. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you so much. I cannot believe this. I can't. Overall energy. I just said this. Let go, let God. Just let it go. Live your life. Live your best you. You can't control nor can you manipulate this connection. And if you do, then it won't blossom into fruition. It's just won't. You cannot manipulate. You can't manipulate God. So just let go, let God, have faith, and just trust that everything will work out in divine time. Just please. Blocking connection. If, again, this resonates with what I just said, don't try and manipulate. Don't try and manipulate this love and put out there, well, you know, I'm doing this, and I expect this, and this. That's manipulation. Unconditional love is loving freely without ask nor condition, and just having gratitude in your heart for the precious gift that's been given to you. And if you don't, divine God will block this connection. Not only that, the cycle. I don't know who this resonates with, this addiction thing. I don't know why it keeps coming out today, but if you're not learning the lessons, this will be blocked. So there's blocks in the connection, and you may be blocking it yourself with some not so great energy. So I don't know who that resonates with. I said divine feminine power. It's very powerful, the feminine energy right now, and the feminine energy is stabilizing the masculine energy. They're coming into their feminine energy. They're coming into that balance. The feminine is doing phenomenal. You're beautiful. You're standing in your power. You're loving, and you are naturally the energy that is nurturing, and you're nurturing the masculine energy, and it's helping them heal. And you're beautiful, and predominantly feminine energy in this message today. One-sided. I don't know who this message is for, but someone is feeling like this is one-sided, that this is not reciprocated, that you love and you don't feel like, I'm going to say this is more feminine, and the masculine doesn't feel that, you feel that the masculine doesn't feel the same way. Not true. It's not true. It came out earlier in the message that they know that you are twin flames. They have the same love in their heart as you do for them. Sometimes you can't always see, but you should know, and you should feel it energetically. It's not one-sided. It's tough when you go through that physical separation, and it could be a day, it could be a month, it could be a year, it could be 10 years. There's no right or wrong answer, and you know it just, there isn't. And that is that. So very, 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 very important message. Please let go of the attachments of separation. I did the same thing, and like I said earlier, by the grace of our Creator, I was like just pushed and saying, no, do this. This is a few journals of the 18 months that we were in physical separation. I have a box full, thousands of pages of messages, constant, consistent messages of how to move forward. And, you know, I've had some, you know, comments from some individuals, from some souls saying, oh, only a year and a half, you can't, there's no right or wrong. This is a journey. And as I said, we all have a different genetic blueprint, and there's no right or wrong. It's how you feel inside. So I want to give you one last overall message. I love these energy cards. They're beautiful. And again, strictly out of pictorial. Everything always resonates. The journal. If it's 4, I'll take it. It's not. That's 2. I can't. Sorry, it has to be 1 or 4. And 2 keeps jumping out, so I don't know. Somebody's number is 2. Oh, that's for you. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay. Too much. That's 2. I'll take it now. Okay. Very beautiful message, as always. The sun, number 1, represents change. There's huge changes coming there. It's just beautiful. And so many of you that have been going through this healing and learning the lessons and just getting to the sunshine, the light within yourself. There is a new beginning. One is representative of change. And that came out, and it came out in the journey, or in the journal. 39, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, however you pronounce it, throat chakra, communication. And this also came out in my journal. Communicate with kindness, and not please don't be unkind. I feel like some of you are being unkind, but that's because you're hurt. And this is a journey of unconditional love. And it's loving freely without ask nor condition. So watch your words. And just I know it's hard, but just come back with kindness. This is a message for some of you that are just being unkind, and I don't know who it's for. Strategy number 21. There's a journal log here, and it's the masculine energy is coming. This is predominantly masculine energy, coming up with a strategy on how to break those cycles, how to move forward, how to come and communicate, and just articulating a plan to move forward. They're not quite ready yet. They're not completely healed, but you are constantly in their heart and head space, and in a beautiful way. And they're constantly strategizing a way on how they can get to you. But there's this element of fear of rejection, and they never meant to hurt you. So sometimes it's hard to face up to that ego, but they're constantly strategizing on a future life that they want to have with you, and it's beautiful. And lastly, number 13, financial constraints. Some of you have some financial constraints. The financial constraint is plaguing you. It's keeping you awake. And the more you focus on financial constraints, the more you invite it into your life. The sun is abundance. Number 1, it change, and change, that behavior of your mind, and the poison. You have abundance. You are abundant, and no amount of money measures the value of your beautiful worth. So be grateful. So, and it is a legitimate concern for some, but financial windfall is on the horizon, and it's just going to seem to come out of nowhere. It's, and it is going to restore your faith. So beautiful. Love the message. And, and some of the financial constraints, believe it or not, the masculine energy wants to give everything to the feminine. They want to provide. They want to give them a beautiful, beautiful life. They think you're a princess, a goddess, and a queen, and they want to treat you as such, and they want to give you everything. And some of them that have these financial constraints is part of the reason why they won't move forward. But it's the feminine energy is like, I don't care about the money, but the masculine energy does, and that is just something that cycle needs to end. So, and here's the message: the quality of your thoughts equals the quality of your life you experience. Thoughts are living energies that have enormous influence on what you attract into your life. Think love, and that's what you will attract. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. It's energy, love, unconditional love. The more you manifest the love, the more you invite it into your life. It's energy and it's beautiful. And you are beautiful. So that's what I have for you today, folks. Again, thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the comments. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, thumbs up, comment. We love to hear your comments. Have a beautiful day, folks.